This year is more than just a passage of time. It's a chance to rewrite your story. Take a moment to reflect. Where were you 5 years ago? What were your hopes, your fears, and the dreams that kept you awake at night? How far have you come since then? Life has a way of testing us, often in ways we don't expect, but every challenge is an invitation to grow. The ancient Stoics knew this well. They believed that hardship isn't something to avoid. It's the very thing that shapes us into stronger, wiser versions of ourselves. Growth doesn't happen by standing still. It demands reflection, courage, and a willingness to face the unknown. This is your moment to rise above distractions, to shed what no longer serves you, and to step boldly into the person you're meant to become. The Stoics didn't just endure life's trials, they used them as fuel to thrive, and so can you. This year, let's not just move forward. Let's move forward with intention, clarity, and an unwavering belief in our ability to turn challenges into stepping stones. Because this isn't just another year, it's your year. Let's make it matter. If you're ready to embrace this mindset and unlock your potential, don't forget to subscribe to the Stoic Code channel for more insights on living with purpose, resilience, and wisdom. Let's journey together toward a life of meaning and strength. 1. Reflection on growth. The power of looking back. Growth is not a passive process. It's an active journey that requires us to pause, reflect, and learn. Take a moment to think about where you were 5 years ago. What were your dreams? What fears held you back? How have you evolved since then? Chances are you've overcome obstacles you never thought possible, and that's worth celebrating. Reflection isn't about dwelling on the past. It's about understanding how far you've come and using those lessons to fuel your future. The Stoics believed that self-awareness is the cornerstone of wisdom. By looking back, you gain clarity on what truly matters. What have your struggles taught you? How have your priorities shifted? Growth isn't linear. It's messy, unpredictable, and often uncomfortable. But it's in those moments of discomfort that we discover our strength. Every challenge you've faced has shaped you into the person you are today. This year, make reflection a daily habit. Ask yourself, what am I proud of? What do I need to let go of? What do I want to achieve next? By understanding your journey, you'll find the courage to keep moving forward. Growth isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you're meant to become. Reflection also helps you identify patterns. Are there recurring challenges that keep holding you back? Are there habits or beliefs that no longer serve you? By answering these questions, you can make intentional changes that align with your goals. Remember, growth is a continuous process. The more you reflect, the more you'll understand yourself and the world around you. This year, commit to looking back with gratitude and forward with purpose. 2. Stoic resilience. Turning obstacles into opportunities. Life is full of challenges, but the Stoics saw them differently, not as roadblocks, but as opportunities. They believed that adversity is the fire that forges greatness. Think about it. Every time you've faced a setback, you've emerged stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The struggles you've endured weren't just random events. They were the very experiences you needed to grow. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "The obstacle is the way." This means that every challenge is a chance to practice courage, patience, and creativity. When life throws you a curveball, don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Instead, ask, "What can I learn from this?" Adversity isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace. It's the grit in the oyster that creates the pearl. Resilience isn't about avoiding pain, it's about finding meaning in it. The Stoics taught that hardship is a teacher, not an enemy. When you face difficulties, remind yourself that they're not here to break you, they're here to build you. Whether it's a personal loss, a professional setback, or an unexpected detour, see it as a chance to grow. This year, adopt a Stoic mindset. When faced with challenges, focus on what you can control, your attitude, your effort, and your response. By reframing your struggles, you'll discover a strength you never knew you had. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back, it's about bouncing forward. Every obstacle you overcome is a stepping stone to a better version of yourself. 3. Continuous learning. The lifelong pursuit of wisdom. The moment you stop learning is the moment you stop growing. The Stoics understood this better than anyone. They believed that wisdom begins with the recognition of our own ignorance. In other words, the more you know, the more you realize how much you don't know. This humility is the foundation of true growth. Life is a perpetual classroom, and every experience, good or bad, is a lesson. The Stoics urged us to approach life with curiosity, to remain humble in the face of all we do not know. Imagine a cup that's already full. It can't hold any more water. The same is true for us. If we think we already know everything, we close ourselves off to new ideas and perspectives. This year, commit to being a lifelong learner. Read books, ask questions, and seek out new experiences. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to think differently. Every conversation, every failure, and every success is an opportunity to learn. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of self-reflection. Take time each day to ask yourself, what did I learn today? How can I improve? By making learning a daily habit, you'll continuously evolve and adapt. Remember, wisdom isn't a destination, it's a journey. The more you learn, the more you grow, and the more you grow, the more you can contribute to the world around you. 4. Mortality and urgency, living with purpose. The Stoics had a unique perspective on life's brevity. They saw it as a call to action. Seneca famously wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Reflecting on mortality isn't meant to scare us. It's meant to inspire us to live with urgency and purpose. Imagine if you lived each day as if it were your last. Would you waste time on petty distractions? Would you delay important conversations or dreams? The Stoics believed that acknowledging the finite nature of life helps us prioritize what truly matters. It's a reminder that time is our most precious resource, one we can never reclaim. This year, let the awareness of life's fragility motivate you to take action. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Start that project, have that difficult conversation, or pursue that dream today. Every moment you delay is a moment lost forever. The Stoics also taught us to live with gratitude. When you wake up each morning, remind yourself that today is a gift. What will you do with it? How will you make it count? By living with intention, you'll find clarity, focus, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Life is short, but it's also incredibly rich. Don't waste it. Live it. 5. Detachment from external chaos. Finding inner peace. In a world filled with constant noise, endless news cycles, social media distractions, and societal pressures, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. The Stoics, however, taught us that true peace comes from within. They believed that much of what distracts us is beyond our control, and clinging to it only drains our energy. The key to clarity and focus is detachment, not from life itself, but from the chaos that doesn't serve us. Imagine your mind as a calm lake. External chaos is like a storm raging above it, but the water beneath remains still. The Stoics urged us to cultivate this inner stillness by focusing only on what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and reactions. When you let go of the need to control external events, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and anxiety. This year, practice the art of detachment. Start by identifying what truly matters to you. Is it your relationships, your health, your personal growth? Once you know your priorities, let go of everything else. Unfollow accounts that drain your energy, limit your exposure to negative news, and set boundaries to protect your peace. Detachment doesn't mean indifference. It means choosing where to invest your energy. The Stoics believed that freedom begins in the mind. When you stop letting external chaos dictate your emotions, you reclaim your power. Picture yourself as a fortress, strong and unshakable, no matter what storms rage outside. By detaching from what you can't control, you create space for what truly matters. You'll find that life feels lighter, more focused, and more meaningful. This year, commit to rising above the noise and reclaiming your inner peace. 6. Health and discipline, building a strong foundation. The Stoics understood that a healthy mind and body are the foundation of a meaningful life. Epictetus famously said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This means that true freedom begins with self-discipline, especially when it comes to our physical health. Think of your body as a sacred vessel. How you treat it directly impacts your mental clarity, emotional stability, and overall well-being. The Stoics believed that physical health is a reflection of inner discipline. When you prioritize your health, you're not just building strength, you're cultivating resilience and self-respect. This year, make your health a non-negotiable priority. Start small, eat nourishing foods, move your body daily, and get enough rest. These simple habits, when practiced consistently, create a ripple effect in every area of your life. When you feel good physically, you're better equipped to handle life's challenges. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of mental discipline. Just as you train your body, you must train your mind. Practice mindfulness, meditation, or journaling to cultivate mental clarity. When you care for your mind and body, you create a strong foundation for personal growth. Imagine the quiet confidence of someone who eats well, exercises regularly, and remains calm in the face of chaos. That person could be you. This year, commit to being that person, the one who leads by example, not through words, but through actions. Health isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling strong, focused, and capable. When you prioritize your well-being, you're not just preparing for physical endurance. You're building the mental and emotional resilience needed to thrive. This year, let your health be your greatest investment. 7. Self-awareness and freedom, breaking free from external control. In a world designed to grab your attention and drain your energy, self-awareness is your greatest weapon. Every click, every purchase, every heated argument online is a chance for external forces to control your emotions and actions. The Stoics would remind us that true freedom begins in the mind. Are you truly in control, or are you being manipulated by forces you don't even see? Imagine a puppeteer pulling invisible strings. The news, social media, advertisements, all working to provoke reactions, steer desires, and cloud judgment. The Stoics taught that recognizing these manipulations is the first step toward liberation. This year, can you wake up to the subtle ways in which your energy is being sapped and reclaim it for what truly matters? Self-awareness is about understanding your triggers and breaking free from automatic responses. When you're aware of how external forces influence you, you can choose to respond rather than react. This means setting boundaries, choosing when and how to engage, and protecting your mental space. The Stoics believed that mastery of one's inner world is the key to true freedom. Picture yourself as a fortress, strong and secure, impenetrable to the chaos outside. When you master your inner citadel, nothing external can disturb your peace. This year, commit to being deliberate in your actions, thoughtful in your responses, and immune to distractions. By staying mindful and intentional, you protect your most valuable resource, your energy. True freedom isn't about escaping the world, it's about mastering your place within it. 8. Action over hesitation, seizing the moment. How often do we fall into the trap of waiting for the right time, waiting for tomorrow, waiting for permission to begin? This habit, born out of fear or uncertainty, becomes a silent thief of potential. The Stoics knew this well. Epictetus made it clear, there is no right time other than now. Life waits for no one, and every day spent hesitating is a day lost forever. The Stoics understood that time is the one resource we can never reclaim. Seneca wrote, "The greater part of life is lost in procrastination." He urged us to seize the day, to act before life slips through our fingers. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast river, hesitating to jump in while the current flows endlessly on. Every second spent waiting is a second lost, a moment that will never return. This is your life. Every moment you delay is another drop of it slipping away, irretrievably carried downstream by time's relentless flow. The Stoics believed that action, not hesitation, defines our character. To wait for the perfect moment is to live in a dream, for perfection itself is an illusion. Imagine what could be accomplished if we chose action over hesitation each day. Small steps taken consistently lead to monumental change. This year, don't let procrastination steal more of your time. What dreams have you put on hold, waiting for the perfect circumstances? The Stoics would tell you that waiting is an illusion. Life will never present the perfect moment. It will always demand courage to act despite uncertainty. Picture each action as a brick in the foundation of your future. One by one, they accumulate into something grand, something lasting. Will you continue waiting, or will you start laying the bricks today? This is your opportunity to create a life of purpose, courage, and momentum. 9. Inner strength, mastering your mind. True power doesn't come from controlling the world. It comes from mastering your mind. The Stoics believed that our greatest battles are fought within. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This means that no matter what happens around you, your inner world remains yours to command. Think of your mind as a fortress. External chaos, whether it's criticism, failure, or unexpected challenges, may rage outside, but inside you remain calm and unshakable. The Stoics taught that inner strength is built through discipline, self-awareness, and a commitment to living by your values. This year, focus on cultivating mental resilience. Start by identifying what triggers negative emotions, fear, anger, or self-doubt. Once you understand these triggers, you can choose how to respond. Instead of reacting impulsively, pause and ask yourself, what would a wise person do in this situation? The Stoics also emphasized the importance of perspective. When faced with adversity, remind yourself that it's not the event itself that causes suffering, but your interpretation of it. By reframing challenges as opportunities for growth, you transform obstacles into stepping stones. Inner strength isn't about avoiding pain. It's about enduring it with grace. Imagine facing each day with the mindset that nothing can shake you, that every setback is simply another opportunity to grow. This quiet confidence is the hallmark of a Stoic. This year, commit to mastering your mind. Practice mindfulness, meditation, or journaling to stay grounded. When you control your thoughts, you control your life. True strength lies not in controlling the world, but in mastering yourself. 10. Simplicity and contentment, finding freedom in less. In a world that constantly tells us to want more, the Stoics offered a radical idea. True wealth is found in needing less. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This philosophy invites us to let go of the endless pursuit of material things and find joy in simplicity. Imagine a traveler burdened by an overflowing pack, struggling to move forward under the weight of unnecessary baggage. This is how many of us live, burdened by desires that only serve to slow us down. The Stoics urged us to lighten our load, to find freedom in contentment rather than accumulation. This year, take a closer look at what truly matters to you. What could you let go of to live more freely? Could you shed the expectations of others, the endless pursuit of things you don't truly need, or the constant need for validation? Contentment isn't about settling, it's about finding peace in what you already have. When you stop chasing external validation and material possessions, you create space for what truly matters: relationships, personal growth, and inner peace. The Stoics believed that simplicity is the path to freedom. By reducing your wants, you reduce your stress. Imagine a life where you're no longer weighed down by the need to impress others or acquire more. Instead, you're free to focus on what brings you genuine joy and fulfillment. This year, commit to living with less. Declutter your physical space, simplify your schedule, and let go of emotional baggage. When you find contentment within, you become unshakable. True wealth isn't about having more, it's about needing less.